What is up, people? What is up? Hello and welcome back to the channel. That's right, welcome back to another watch along here on the Cup Chasers. It's going to be a good one. Leeds versus Sunderland at Elland Road. Going to be a tough match. Going to be a fun match. I'm looking forward to it. In my opinion, the best matchup of the day, and that's why we're here locked in, ready to go. And I appreciate you being here, of course, people. So go ahead and smash up those likes on your way in. Subscribe to the channel. If you are new, it would be an absolute honor, a pleasure even to welcome you to the community. Of course, so make sure you're hyping it up as well if you got any of those points left. And I want to know, of course, what you are thinking in that comment section down below. Who's going to win? Is it going to be split the points type of day? Is it going to be a tough one? Is it going to be an easy one? I expect a very, very competitive game, a very, very strong game from both teams. Sunderland not necessarily amazing away from home, but they are still boosted by the return of Granit Xhaka, of course, who does not start. He's not even on the bench. He is on the bench. There he is. Doesn't get the start today, but he might see some time today. Other than that, though, it's pretty standard, except for in the right center back, O'Nien coming in and Mayenda coming in for, of course, the injured Brian Brobby. You got Gertrude, Diarra, Siddiqui, and Hume across the middle with Angulo. Lafay, Mayenda ahead of them. Elborg in goal for Sunderland. That's interesting. Has Roof's been... No, I think the goalkeeper may have taken an injury, because I don't see the normal goalie on the bench either. Across the way, it's exactly what you might have expected from Leeds. They have a very set starting lineup at this point, but it's James Justin on the left-hand side with Gemunchen in front of him instead of Bogle in front of him, who is on the right-hand side in front of the Inkman Rodon, with Strike down the middle as the center back. Of course, you get the Gruev and Padu pairing in the middle of the park. Going to be an important battle for them today. And, of course, Anton Stack and Brendan Aronson, the American. And it's Dominic Calvert-Lewin leading the line for Leeds. I'm absolutely pumped for this one. It's going to be a very, very good game. I expect the best game of the day, which is why we are here, which is why we are locked in, ready to go. Let me get the stream up and rolling for a fantastic day here in the Premier League. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a great game. I think we're going to have a test, a tough for sure here for Sunderland at Elland Road. And I think Leeds might come out on top. Just the way Sunderland are away from home. Couple of key players missing. New goalkeeper. It's all favoring Leeds. It's all pointing to a Leeds win, a Leeds performance. This is the Premier League. And you never do know what will happen in the league. And of course, most of Leeds' wins are right here at home. Most of Leeds win right there at Elland Road. It is a tough place to go. The way that NBC sets up the lineups is so funny to me. It's so funny to me the way they set up lineups, man. Because that's not, I mean, that's not how it's going to work out at all. That's not how it's going to work out the way Peacock have got it on the screen here. It's definitely not what their lineup looks like. But yeah, I'm glad to see Aronson getting a place in the lineup so often. He's worked hard for it. I'm looking forward to seeing him at the World Cup, of course. I'm going to Calvert-Lewin. I think he's got something for him today. It's going to be a very fun battle with Dan Ballard for the front man there. And a new goalkeeper, Roofs. It's going down. Something about a hamstring, I think they said. Wow. I was going to say Luca 9, new guy, but he's the captain. Straight in, making his first Premier League appearance. I guess he was the captain last season for the championship run. And here he is, since Granit Xhaka perhaps not fit enough to start. And it's Mayenda up front because Brobbey is out. Otherwise, it's Siddiqui, Gertruda, and Gulo Diarra Lafay, what you might expect. Although Angulo in front of Talby is interesting. That's an interesting one. But I do think that despite some of the injuries, I think Sunderland will battle, and it'll be a tough game. I'm excited, of course, for some more Premier League action. And I'm hoping that my guess that this would be the tastiest fixture of today is correct. Always a raucous Elland Road in full voice. And I back Leeds to get the points here today. I think Leeds have got it. But, of course, I've been very impressed with Sunderland. Both these teams come up from last season in the championship, and they're both going to stay up, in my opinion. I definitely think they're both going to stay up. Everyone looking at the referee. It's on you, bro. We're ready to go. There it is. We are off and running at Elland Road, people. Off and running. Darlow will hit it long to start. Leeds win would be massive. Massive, massive, massive points here for Leeds. We can finally eliminate them from the relegation conversation. But if Sunderland can get a good win, oh, it's going to be a foul. If Sunderland can get the win, though, definitely going to be trouble for Leeds. Trouble for Leeds getting dragged back down into the relegation trouble, of course. Angulo looking the new guy in January. And you can see that Sunderland are going to take full advantage of every set piece based on how they're going to go ahead and send everybody forward for this first opportunity. Leeds holding the high line. I think it's Trey Hume over the kick. Here he comes. Excuse me. It's up. Alderete wins it. Bogle tries to head away. Oh, winning those second balls is going to be very important. Hey! Calls the foul. James Justin going down in a heap. And Gulo already causing issues. Already causing issues. And we'll see how committed to playing through the lines Leeds are. As we know, it's not too difficult to make them hit it long. Of course, they're just fine with doing so, as they've done here. But DCL is going to have to battle versus Ballard. It's really going to be a battle. And it's going to be important to win those second balls. Sunderland doing well so far. Angulo, here he is. First ball in is cleared away. Referee wanted to call a foul. Calvert-Lewin and Alderete They battling. I think he's very lucky, DCL, to get this call here. I think he's definitely very lucky to get this call, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Leads a chance now on the ball to bring it forward. I don't know if they've switched or what's happened, but James Justin is very far on the opposite side of the... Very interesting. Ball in. James Justin has popped up here on the right behind Bogle. And there's the Inkman and Rodon. And this is like, yeah, they're out of position because this is Ampadu. They're a little bit out of position at the moment with Bogle. Be impressed by, I mean, it's tactical. It's clearly intentional because they've set it up like this. So is this Gruev over here? Yeah. So Gruev somehow coming back when they rotate. Goodmanson through the legs there. He goes to the bottom line. Got it through Alderete, and Hume had to clear it. Goodmanson just on his own. F it. I'm taking it. We're going for it on this one. Yeah. Just goes right through the defense, past the midfield. Dan Ballard has to step, and it even goes through him and Hume just with a long clearance, and Leeds are already back on the ball. Of course, production showing the replay, we didn't see what Sunderland tried to do. But in possession, Jaden Bogle and James Justin are both getting forward down this right-hand side. So you would think they'd try to work it to this side since they've overloaded it. Here it comes. Sunderland have read it well, though. And also, both their midfielders have gone with the defenders. It's kind of odd. But Bogle's up here in the attack now. Here comes the cross with Goodmanson. Siddiqui just hooks it clear. And we'll get a long throw in from Ampadu, the Capitan, for Leeds. And here it comes. It's up. Who's in there? Diarra's done well to make Aronson play it all the way back for Bogle. Gruev. We just pulling Sunderland onto them a little bit. Sunderland doing well to be in the passing lanes. They've taken it all the way back to Darlow here. But, oh, that's good work from Leeds. That's so good. That's such good work. Bogle's got some space on the right. Double step over. Goes for the cross. It's a good block from Lafay. But that's such good play through the lines to play out from the back there from Leeds. Good 1-2 touch stuff. Pass and move. Pass and move. And, of course, Ampadu comes over for another long throw in here on the right-hand side. Going to cause some chaos. Here it comes. Straight throw in the box. It's flicked on. Good. Thank you very much. Good, sir. Into the crowd. Yeah, and Angulo just does just enough to put him off. Oh, he shanked it so poorly there. Yeah, big old shank. Shankopotamus. It's up. Who's going to win the second one? Aronson battling hard as always. That's a good step from Alderete, though. Leeds passing well. Confident already. Certainly looking strong. Sunderland happy for them to have it in these spaces. But that one ball has gained 28 yards of territory. Leeds look up for it. That's for sure. Very interesting how their rotation works out. Where is Jaden Bogle? So that's what I was saying. When they had the ball, Jaden Bogle's just not even in the shot. He's legitimately not even in the picture. Here he is on the right-hand side. That's well done from James Justin. Ampadu wins the second ball and plays it right out of bounds. But their rotation is very interesting. Jaden Bogle is supposedly a wingback, getting into some very interesting positions. Here is Daniel Ballard going for a long one around the corner. And Sunderland are going to have to get in possession and do a little bit better to put some passes together, have some possession. Darlow comfortable. Sunderland don't want to press too high. And now they'll make Darlow hit it long. Second ball's down. Calvert-Lewin challenging Ballard, who once again tries the same ball around the corner. Goodmanson there. "10 minutes deep, just a bit of posturing, bit of huffing and puffing." Sunderland need to find some possession. Get a little bit of a foothold. Leeds working hard to force them all the way back. New goalkeeper gives it away. Here's Stack, Gruev, Aronson into the box. Ballard blocks the shots. It's one back. Here's Brendan Aronson. Hint of offsides. Here's Gruev. Leeds just back in their passing rhythm here. Trying to get one around the corner. 09 does well. Just falls over. Ref says play on. Aronson does well for Stack, who trying to do too much there, Gruev. Trying to do too much from the center midfielder. Yeah, Dan Ballard does well. Recognizes that the shot's about to come in. Activates. It's a good block. What's up, Prague? Leeds are definitely dominating here at the start of the game. But it's also, Sunderland being the away side are happy for them to have the ball, but they do need to get a little bit more possession. These balls around the corner, Leeds are winning every second ball. They're creating too many 50-50 chances, and Leeds are winning all of them. Here's Bogle. Now Ampadu. But so far, Sunderland have defended halfway decent. That's a good block. Now here's Hume. All the way across. It's a good pass. Can break the pressure on the opposite side, but they got to play quicker. Got to play quicker. Here's 09. Sunderland are definitely going to have to get some quicker passes forward. Couple of 1-2 touch passes to break somebody. And see, this is the third or fourth time they've tried to play that ball around the corner. And they haven't won the second ball even once. See, here it is again. It's a good fight, though. Good fight from Trey Hume, or Enzo Lefebvre, I should say. It's a good fight. Yeah, the thing with Leeds versus City is just they were wasteful. Just so wasteful. I've said it for years. If you're going to beat a Pep Guardiola side, when you are in the ascendancy, you got to put them away. Because if you don't, you often don't get other chances. You often are pegged back and lose. When you're on top against Manchester City, and they've given plenty of teams those moments this season, you got to take them. Have to, or you'll get beat. Is what it is. And here's another second ball won by Leeds. Ampadu and Gruev just dominating the midfield. And see, I don't like this. You don't get the foul just because you stop playing. I mean, maybe he's pulled him back or whatever, but just because you stop doesn't mean the ref has to give the call. Leeds comfortable in possession. Goodmanson's doing well. He started well. All the way in. Goodmanson to the byline. He's going to win the corner kick. Barca on smoke right now, man. What's up, Kieran? Barca come back from 4 tonight. Imagine. Yeah, I know you're imagining, Kieran. I know you're imagining. Oh man, if you guys beat Barcelona in the Champions League. Imagine that. Imagine that, Kieran. Here comes a corner kick. All the way to the back post. Ooh, the ink man was bending down to get his head on it. Oh, have some faith, Kieran. Have a little faith. Have a little faith in the tune. Hey, I'll tell you, Kieran, if you know anybody at the club, man, get a word into Eddie Howe. Runs from deep, break high lines. It's that simple. Get a word into old Eddie Howe. Runs from deep will break that high line all day long. I do remember Leeds during lockdown, actually. Prague. I remember Dallas, the player. I don't specifically remember the game itself, but I remember that Leeds during lockdown, yeah. That would be so crazy. That'd be so crazy, Kieran, if you guys beat Barcelona and then had to play Spurs in the quarterfinal. That'd be nuts if Spurs beat Madrid as well and English teams just dominate the Champions League. Yeah, the first leg at home is not fun. I remember a time back in the day when Arsenal got a fantastic result against Barcelona. That's going to be a foul. Nope. When Arsenal got a fantastic result against Barcelona, and then it was Messi 4, Arsenal 0 at the Camp Nou. So I definitely have nightmares, obviously, of playing Barca in the Champions League. So I understand. But y'all got to send it. Newcastle have to send it at St. James, that's for sure. That is for sure. And you'll be happy, Kieran. We're cheering for Leeds tonight. We're definitely Leeds fans tonight. We hope they sink your favorite rivals there. Kieran, if you guys make the semis, I don't want to go to St. James in a semifinal. Arsenal Newcastle semifinal. That would be a dirty, grimy, physical gladiator slugfest, bro. Is what that would be. I don't want to face you guys in the semis. That's for sure. That is for sure. Just give me Spurs. I want the Pollo Frito in the semifinals. Yeah, or Barcelona versus or was it Liverpool versus Barcelona? Coming back from 4-0 down. When Liverpool did it, Alexander Arnold off the corner kick. I was actually watching that game live. Yep. Well, how about Kieran? Hold up. I seem to remember a last-minute winner earlier on in the season. But yeah, we don't have a great record at St. James, that's for sure. We do not have a great record at St. James. And a semifinal of the Champions League, no less. What a game that would be. What a night that would be. That would be awesome. Oh, he's tripped over himself. Yeah, Kieran, I wouldn't want to talk about it either. I understand. Oh! And Ampadu has headbutted Goodmanson in the nuts. No. Are they VAR checking this penalty? Because homie got thrown to the ground just now. Is there a VAR check? Oh man, didn't the other goalkeeper go out because of a hamstring? And now the Sunderland goalkeeper's down again holding his hamstring. Are we about to see the third string Sunderland goalkeeper? And there isn't a VAR check. No VAR check. And the debutant goalkeeper, because Roofs is injured. What happened? Oh, it's this one. Calvert-Lewin tries to go. I mean, is he stepped on him? I saw that Getafe beat Madrid. I didn't watch the highlights yet. Yeah. What's wrong with Madrid, man? Another injury. Rodrigo's out. Yeah, Kieran, I wouldn't either. And you still have to play us. Fifth to last game of the season. You still got to come to the Emirates. Right after we play Man City at the Etihad, it's Newcastle at the Emirates. Meanwhile, it's long here from Darlow. And Goulo's causing problems, man. I think that's a bad call, but he's caused a problem. He's kind of been the brightest spark for Sunderland so far in this game. Hey, this here is gross. This is really, really gross. Yeah, Kieran, that's a tough run. Over the top. What a save. I think Mayenda was offsides, but that was a hell of a save there from Darlow, who didn't know that he was off. That's lazy from the Sunderland. That is so lazy from Mayenda. That's incredibly lazy from the Sunderland forward there. You got to know your offsides, man. He's as offsides as João Pedro. Of course, Gary Neville wouldn't know anything about that. Oh, Kieran, I believe in you. I believe you can knock City out of the FA Cup. I believe you can beat Barcelona rather. I believe it. Prague says, at this point, I don't know what we are doing. Honestly, Vinny should stop playing football. It's just so much embarrassing. Just plays racism card. Prague, I think Vinny, like now people know that they can get under his skin, right? You can say anything to Vinny and he's going to respond. Like he's going to, someone needs to tell him to just stop, just ignore it, just to stop responding to it all, I'm not Vinny's biggest fan. I'm not Vinny's biggest fan at all as far as a player, but I do think he gets picked on. And I think some of it is because he responds so much. I'm not saying any of that's right. Obviously, racist abuse is condemnable every single time. But I don't really know. But I think if he would not react so often, they would stop. Kieran says Ekatike needs to score tonight. You would expect him to. Against, aren't they playing Wolves? If we beat PSG last time, we can for sure win against Barca 100%. I'm with you. and a Pickford clean sheet. Kieran, have you got a couple bets in? That's what this sounds like. That's what that sounds like. Are you still trying? Yeah, it sounds like you got a couple bets in or something. Gamble responsibly, people. Of course, every single time. Sunderland working it down the left. Fantasy. Hey, well, some people gamble on the fantasy as well. Some people gamble on that as well. But yeah. Yep. There it is. There it is. Of course. Of course. Yeah. I myself, Kieran. I myself am a poker player, so all of my gambling money currently is on poker money. I don't have any on sports bet or anything right now. Yeah, I felt the same problem when I was playing FPL. I always, when I would pick my guy, he would shit the bed. I feel like I did that every single time, and I kind of stopped playing. There you go, Kieran. Good luck, man. Good luck. Use the bench boost for the week. There you go. There you go. Absolutely. And Sunderland are battling. They've certainly kept Leeds to some low percentage chances after what looked like a pretty good start for the home side. And as we've seen, yeah, gotta have that squad depth, Kieran. Gotta have that squad depth. And that's only the first or second time Leeds have hit one long, but they've won the second ball like they've been doing all game. Gudmundson's had a good game as well. That's not a terrible bench. That's not a terrible bench. If flipping Eddie Howe would play Nick Voltamata in the right spot. And then, yes, Prague. Sunderland without Xhaka is certainly lose a whole lot in that midfield. Yeah. That's going to be a tough game, Manchester. That's at home, isn't it? United don't have a great record up at St. James's. Man, nobody's got a good record at St. James. I think Newcastle might give United a run for their money. That'll be a good game tomorrow. Obviously, I won't be locked in on that one. Yeah. I obviously will be doing the Arsenal watch along, but I'll have my eye on it, just like I'll have my eye on the City game. Yeah, I think it'll be a good game. Is Bruno G ever going to return, or I think that is important for you guys to get him back. Homie's gonna be what's his face? United Strand. Yeah, he's gonna have that afro for a long, long time, I think. Here's Gudmundsson driving at 09. God, that's an eternity. That's an eternity for Bruno G to be out. Ugh. I don't like him very much either. Honestly, just from a tribalism point of view, obviously, but I think he's a very, very good player. Just because of United Strand. So some people have paid attention to United because of the hair guy, and now some people are cheering against him because of the hair guy. I think it's hysterical. I think it's absolutely hysterical. Yo. Yes, Kieran, I did see that that save. That was an incredible save, dude. That might be save of the season. I think Pickford might get save of the season for that one, of course. Yeah. And Sunderland haven't really been able to build anything. Keeper seems to be fine. Well, that's good work from Ballard. I like Dan Ballard. He's a good player. Yeah. Agree. It would have been a crazy goal. And that's why it's an amazing save. Absolutely amazing. Yeah. It was incredible. Tonali thought he scored for sure. For sure. Here's a 9. That's a foul throw, bro. That was a horrible throw. And Sunderland are struggling, man. They got nothing going through the middle. Leeds are winning all the second balls here. They just got to find something to unlock the door. That ain't it right there. That is not it, people. Are they booing the goalkeeper? Are they booing him? He's hurt. Here's Enzo Lefebvre. See, this is better for Sunderland. Maynda can turn. Oh my God, Trey Hume was wide open in the channel. He's still asking for it. He's going to run all the way to the byline asking for it. Here's Angulo. Ooh, 9 with the cross. Gertrude keeps it alive. Yeah, Pickford's really consistent. That's why I think he's going to be that's why I think he'll be definitely England's number one. Definitely England's number one. Is Pickford a Sunderland fan? Is Pickford actually a Sunderland fan? That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. That's a foul. Bogle pushes him over. You know when you any kind of touch there and he's going to go down like a sack of potatoes. Yep. That's funny, Karen. That's pretty funny. But yeah, Regis Labrie has done such a good job, the manager of Sunderland, for sure. And I like both these. I actually like both these teams. I've watched a few of both of their games. Obviously wasn't a fan of the Arsenal trip to the Stadium of Light, but other than that, it wasn't so bad. And you have to think the longer this goes on, with Leeds unable to really get anything off in front of goal, Sunderland will grow in belief. The problem is these balls around the corner are just, it seems so uninventive, them just trying to get a ball around the side. No, we drew 2. Arsenal drew 2-2. We beat them 3-0 at home. Yeah, Bielsa's Leeds was a good team for sure. I liked Jesse Marsh. I like Jesse Marsh at Leeds just because he ended up being the USA coach for a bit. What's up, Gunner? What's up, Box Gunner? Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I think the way Brighton play definitely suits Arsenal, so I'm excited. I'm excited for sure. Definitely think we can beat Brighton. Be tough. City lost there, so we need to improve on that. Definitely want to improve on that. And it's interesting that the way Sunderland are not pressing down Darlow, he's comfortable looking for passes, looking for the chipped out to the wing or to whoever's going to be there. That was very theatrical from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Aronson forces the ball to Siddiqui. Oh, that's good D from Bogle. Good pressure. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Well done. Well done. And Stacks won it here. Have a shot. Yeah. Oh, I thought that's what he was going for immediately. That's a foul. That's a foul for sure. And a very good spot. Anton Stack. Eyes as big as saucers right now. And after, some tough defending from Sunderland, if they can unlock the D here, if they unlock it with a great shot, because we know Stack's got it. That's so poor from Diarra, man. He's going nowhere. Gertrude is coming in. You don't have to pull him back. Yeah, I think Stack's going for a shot. I don't think it matters what Gruev just told him. He's taking a shot here. Wow, that goalkeeper looks young. Belcop or Bell, I forget. Belcor or something. He looks really, really young. Here's Stack. Goes for the shot. Ends up being a good save from the debutante goalkeeper. Yeah, that's a great save. That ends up being a really good save by the goalkeeper. Good save. Good hand behind it. And we'll get the in-swinger here from Stack. That's a poor corner. He's going to have to do better on the next one. Oh, Prague, this is hysterical. I have not seen these memes. That shit's hilarious. Ball to the back post. Oh, God, this one is back in from Aronson. Oh, my God, that's hilarious, Prague. I have not seen those memes. That's so funny. Big Sam's going to go into Ronnie Ryan. Oh, man. That is crazy. I can't believe that the world is literally devolving into chaos while Arsenal are going for a quad. Why do we have to be on the brink of global war when Arsenal are about to win the league? Is the whole world just freaking out because Arsenal are winning? Can we hold off? Can we hold off on World War III for like 5 months, for like 3 months or so? Can everybody chill for a few months? I'm this close, man. We're this close. Oh, no. And this one's definitely been a battle. It's been a battle at Elland Road. The people are choosing war over Arsenal winning. Another free kick here for Stack. And it comes. It's not good enough. The service needs to improve. It's coming on the corner, though. That's well done. He's going to get in that cross. Here it comes. Ooh, just a little bit too high there. And the pressure can relent. And I feel like maybe Donald Trump is a Tottenham fan. Maybe Donald Trump just hates Arsenal. And so he just wants to stir shit up so that we don't win. That would hurt my heart if Donald Trump was a Spurs fan. That would hurt my heart. I've been imagining Spurs getting relegated for a while. Can you believe they're already talking about Tudor getting sacked? I mean, he is giving Tudor is already giving Conte vibes. I mean, he is already giving Conte vibes. Ball with a good interception here. So too Alderete. He's going to win it. Another ball on the corner. That can't be their only tactic. That can't be Sunderland's only tactic. Just trying to find it round the corner. You know what I mean? They gotta come up with something different. We haven't seen Diarra and Enzo Lefebvre and Trey Hume get on the ball at all. And Gula working back versus Gudmundsson, and Gula has probably been their best player going forward. And he hasn't seen it much. Sunderland got to figure out how to get on the ball and get a little bit better possession. Because these balls around the corner ain't doing nothing. Ain't working for anybody. And there you go. No attempts, no shots on target for Sunderland. Darlow's been comfy. And he'll hit one long here towards Gudmundsson. You can see what Daniel Farka thinks of that. Turns away. Not a fan. And as soon as I say that, the commentator says he'll be pleased with what he's seen. He didn't look pleased there. Didn't look pleased with the ball directly out of bounds. Leeds always work so hard in the midfield, man. Always working so hard in the midfield. Now is Alderete like limping? That was really poor. Stack's got it to calvert-lewin. Who's going to get shot off? Nope. Aronson. Bogle. Oh, my good God. Oh, my God. Bogle's damn near scared the corner flag with that shot. You know what, I agree. Sacking Ange, I think he could have brought the defense better. I think Ange could have gotten to where the defense was better. Maybe if he abandoned the high line, but I don't know. He did win them a trophy. Like, I mean, you haven't won a trophy in forever. And then immediately, I mean, that's just so Spursy. Long may it continue, bro. I hope they're in the championship next season. It'll be a fire sale. All of their good players, and see, Sunderland just can't get out, man. Sunderland can't find any kind of possession, put the passes together, but it'll be a fire sale at Spurs, man. That's a terrible call. See, this kind of stuff in the league is some pussy shit. Yeah, I can agree. I can agree with that. Prague. But yeah, I think that if they do get relegated, there'll be a fire sale, and Madison will go, Kulusevski will go, Kudus will go, Romero will go, Van de Ven will go. You know, like most of the team will go, and they won't come back up. It won't be automatic. Championship is no joke. Plus, it's 8 more games. It's a slog, bro. It's a battle, and I don't think Spurs are up for it. And, you know, Spurs right now are cheering Sunderland. Here's Angulo going to the byline. It's a good tackle from Guerrero. And it'll be a first corner for Sunderland, 40 minutes deep here. Spurs fans definitely got an eye on this one, hoping Sunderland can do them a favor. They need to look at their own team and see if they can do them a favor. Spurs game versus Palace tomorrow is massive. Or is that Thursday? I think it's Thursday. So big. I think if Palace beat Spurs, they might just be out of danger, Palace. Here's the ball. Enzo Lefebvre. Back at the back post. It's down. It was headed towards the goal. That's for sure. And Aronson just puts it away. Trey Hume can put it back in. Ballard wins the air again. Oof. Little spell of pressure here for Sunderland, and they'll win the throw in deep. And this is kind of the first impetus on the goal that Sunderland have had. Ooh, Mayenda swings a boot at it. And I think we're going to get a long throw here from the Black Cats. I do like this black and gray kit that Sunderland have with the yellow numbers. I do like the kit. That's for sure. But also, in my playing days, I was also a fan of all white kits. Luckily, my high school team was just white and black. One uniform was all black, one uniform was all white, and we sometimes mix and match. But maybe that's got something to do with it. Oh, Nine's going to get the long throw here. Are we stealing towels? Longstaff steals the towel. Longstaff stealing towels, bro. Here it comes. And it's going to be a goal kick off of Dan Ballard, but, you know, taking a leaf out of the African Cup of Nations, stealing towels. It's a good one. What was that, Sean Longstaff? Oh, man. That's funny. Darlow's going to hit this one long. I love how every time the goalkeeper claps his heel against the bar when he's about to kick it long, I can hear it so loud in my headphones because he's like right next to a speaker or a microphone. That one's going to go out of bounds for sure. 09 just shields it out. I think Sunderland have done well to make it this far and have kept them out for the most part. Haven't really. Yeah, you can see the Sunderland fans are excited. The Leeds fans are a little deflated. There you go. Tarkovsky, the big man, puts Everton in the lead. I'm not even sure who they're playing. And now Pickford. Just got to keep him out. Just keep him out, and the points are yours, and the money is Kieran's. That's what we want to see. It's what we want to see, of course. Once again, Leeds winning the ball in the midfield after a long ball from Sunderland. Burnley. Yeah, Everton will be fine against Burnley. They don't score goals. Oh, wait. They got 3 goals last game, didn't they? Burnley got robbed at the death. Who says this league isn't absolutely incredible, man? It's so competitive this season. Freaking Burnley and Brentford going blow for blow. So Everton need to be careful, that's for sure. Absolutely they did, Kieran. Absolutely they did. That's a good touch from Calvert-Lewin just for Rodon to give it away. Ballard can't believe it. He's been scouting Parker as a manager. I think he's done okay with Burnley. I actually think they're decent defensively, in their shape. The problem is once they can see, they don't go forward well enough, in my opinion. I don't know if that's on Scott Parker for not, getting the patterns in practice, not finding the way through teams with that's a foul. No, it's good tackle. And so because Burnley don't possess the ball well enough, they don't go forward well enough, their defense just faces so much and so much and so much, and so they get wrecked because they're always playing defense. The hometown club still 0-0, says Kieran. Wait, I don't even know what games are going on at the same time. The 3:15 is Wolves and Liverpool. Yeah. And we're almost at halftime. Almost to halftime here. There shouldn't be too much stoppage time. 2 minutes of stoppage time here at Elland Road. And this game needs a goal. I was hoping it would be the best of the matchups so far. Sunderland have done well. Just. We got 2 balls on the pitch. Cleared away by Gruev. Well done. Here's Bogle. Oh, he's won it back. Lafay wins it. Here's Siddiqui. Can you keep it? Nope, you can't. Here's Ampadu. Oh, that's too poor. Oh, it's a goal. Whee! Koundé's already off. Already subbed off. That's going to be another foul right here at the top of the box. Leeds fans are wild. Luke O'Nine's getting the yellow card. Leeds fans are definitely wild. Dan Ballard protesting here. We'll get a look and see if this one is a dive. I don't know what's the issue there. Gertrude has 100% put his leg in. I don't know why you have an issue with this one. Oh, because Luke O'Nine was booked. What? Oh, I see what he's done. So Luke O'Nine tried to play the second ball towards the other ball that was in play, and he's gotten a yellow for it. That was stupid. You knew you weren't getting away with that. What's up, Lewin? Big up, man. Glad you're here. Hope you're well. And this is dangerous. Anton Stack might be able to get another go at it. This will probably be the end of it, of the half. Seeing as how we got, we're already through the 2 minutes here of stoppage time. And here we go. Right into the wall. Does their job well. Ref lets it play on. Here's Gudmundsson. Trying to find the and Angulo's been decent. Is he going to let the throw in? He's going to let Gruev come over, or Ampadu rather, come over for the long throw. This would be cruel on Sunderland to concede. They've defended well so far. Here it comes. That's such a good throw. Ballard wins it. Aronson trying to get to the byline, gets it across. And Sunderland come out. Sunderland not happy. Sunderland players not happy. Thought that the referee should have let it go. They were already 3 minutes into halftime, past the 45. Referee walks away from. And so he's asking for an explanation here on what's just happened. He's got to be careful in the line. Already booked for being stupid. You can't say something stupid to go with it. At the time, it's 0-0. And I'm going to take my break. I'll be right back. Thank you so much for being here. That's right. Here it's halftime, and I really appreciate you being here from the bottom of my it really does help the channel. So go ahead and smash up the like button. Of course, you already know the drill. Hype it up if you got any left. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. It would be my pleasure to welcome you to the community, of course. And as always, let me know what you're thinking about this one in the comments section down below. Cross your cross! Properly!
The Chief is saying, and what you've said for weeks about Man United, why don't they play counter-attacking football? And then they did it, and they won. And what's City not good at? Defending counter-attacking football.
Mikel Arteta, you sir. Midfield a few times. Like people like hammering down the door. Like I'm trying to work it through here in my mind, and I can't figure out what's made him so afraid. All right, people, let me know in the comments. I want to know what you think the managers should do to influence this game. Do we need more of the same? Do we need wholesale changes? Maybe a couple of little tweaks. Of course, thanks for being here. I want to know your opinion. All right, people, we are back in the driver's seat here. And it's been a good performance from Leeds. They definitely came out the better team. They're definitely passing it around more, got the possession as you would expect from the home side. But Sunderland have defended well. They've done well to keep Leeds from creating anything too good in front of the goal. But Sunderland have to bring some more possession. They have to bring some better work in that midfield to win more second balls so that they can, of course, get themselves back in this one as far. I mean, tactically, they've done all right. They've defended well, but they've got nothing going forward so far. They've had absolutely nada going forward so far. So they definitely need to get on the ball a bit more, win a couple more second balls high up the pitch, and be able to get, maybe a couple set piece, maybe a corner, maybe a quick break. Angulo's been decent out on the right. But other than that, it's been a tough game for Sunderland. And I think let's see if the Liverpool game is on. It is not. It is absolutely not. I believe it's on cable. We'll take a look at these other scores right quick, though. That I can do. So 0-0 at the G-Tech, 1-0 at the Hill Dickinson, 0-0 at Elland Road, and at Molineux, 10 minutes in, Liverpool have yet to find the back of the net. It's an FA Cup game right now as well. Port Vale playing Bristol City. I forget who awaits the winner of that one. What in the world is that? Why are we getting Women's European World Cup qualifiers before we're getting Del Rey? Oof. Of course, I got a lot of work to do in that semifinal, the Copa del Rey, down 4-0. 20 minutes into that one, it's 0-0 there. For sure. So, yeah. I think Leeds need to up the pressure. Need to get Calvert-Lewin more involved so that they can maybe and they need to shoot quicker. A couple of times they've just allowed for the Sunderland players to get back in and cause get in front of the shot. So that Leeds definitely need to excuse me. Leeds definitely need to produce something more to get it over the line here today. Big points. Big points. And I will take a look at the live table here as well. Down there, right at the bottom. Leeds could do themselves a huge favor with 2 more points. They'd be 9 points clear of West Ham down there in 18th if they could get this one over the line. And Sunderland, really, if Sunderland win, I mean, that's 40. That's safety, right? You know what I mean? Like, if Sunderland can get this one over the line, that's 40 points. Boom. There you go. There you go. And they would be home and dry. You would expect. But, yeah, it's probably going to be Spurs, Forest, or United. Palace could definitely be in trouble. Especially if Igor Tudor gets his first win on Thursday. Palace would be in a lot of trouble. That's for sure. And of course, Nottingham Forest could get some points tomorrow. That'd be brilliant. That would be brilliant. I would love it if Forest could get some points on the morrow. That would be absolutely amazing. Do us a favor at the top and do themselves a favor at the bottom. That's what we're hoping for tomorrow. But that's my heart talking. That's the heart talk. The head talk says something a wee bit different. Yeah, that's the heart talking, of course. My head says 3-0 City. 3-0 City. Forest are struggling at the minute. Definitely struggling at the minute. But who knows? This is the Premier League. And it's not the same City that we've been seeing over the past few seasons. Long may that continue. Long may that continue. Going to be a tough one for Arsenal tomorrow, of course. Brighton are very good, committed to playing on the ground, out from the back. And I think it suits Arsenal. I think it suits how we press, how we play. And I'm confident that we'll get all 3 points. Just like I'm confident City are probably going to get 3 points as well. Just like I expect City to get the 3 points as well. But we'll have an eye on that one. Of course, we'll be locked in right here. So make sure you're hitting that like button. I do appreciate it. It really does help the channel. Hype it up if you got any of those hype points left this week. And it'd be an honor, a privilege, a pleasure to welcome you to the community. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. Like I said, it really helps the channel. Road to 300. We've just hit 250. Big up the community. Road to 300 people. So go ahead and smash the like button, the subscribe button. And I want to know. I want to know your thoughts, your comments, your questions, your concerns in that comment section right down below. Is this the longest halftime of my life? Nope, that would be in the summer for the World Cup halftime shows. Oh my goodness gracious me. Ooh, baby. And I do think that it leads up the pressure a bit. Create a little bit more chances. Get calvert-lewin more involved. I think they'll go on and win this one. But, you know, you never know. If Sunderland win this one, they're probably dry. They're probably home and good to go. Good to go in the league. Traditionally, 40 points gets the job done. I definitely think it will this season with the likes of Palace, Leeds, West Ham, Forest, and Spurs below them right now. I think even Brighton is lower than Sunderland. So if they could somehow sneak one, safety confirmed. Almost confirmed. Like, that would be 41 points for Sunderland. Fantastic season they've had. Fantastic season they've had. Yeah, like one win. I mean, that's why maybe they're not putting, too much pressure on. If they just like draw out, if they just continue to draw their away matches, Sunderland will be, they're fine. And while we're going through the permutations, I'm 100% confident that both Leeds and Sunderland will survive. It's definitely going to be Spurs, West Ham, or Forest. I'm calling it now. It's one of those three, and you know which one I hope it is. You know which one I hope it is. That's for sure. Sorry about that. I had to yell at the puppers right quick. That's right, Ruru. Rex coming in to say, hey, now we got the whole gang. Of course. Coming to hang out for the watch along. All the puppies. Say hey, Flynn. Say hello to the people. Say hello to the people. What's up, Kieran? 1-0 Barca. Flynn's excited about it. Flynn was excited about 1-0 to Barcelona. All right. Yeah, still a long way back, Kieran. Still a long, long way back for Barcelona. But we shall see. We shall see as the night goes on. Obviously, I'll have my eye on the end of the Liverpool Wolves game. Hopefully, there'll be an end worth watching. And after this stream is done, and we can have an eye on the Copa del Rey as well. At least on the finish of it. Who knows? Who knows what the rest of the evening will bring? But it's been a battle at Elland Road. It's absolutely been a tough match for both sides. Not a whole lot of quality going forward. And this is a big 45 minutes for both of these sides. Sunderland almost guarantee safety with a win. Leeds need the points even more. Need the points even more because even if they win, I don't think it quite means safety just yet. But it'd be a long way towards it. It would be a long way. And here we go. I'm about to get back underway here in this second half. There we go. Ball rolling in at Elland Road. Who's going to win the second ball here? It's calvert-lewin challenging. He's going to be penalized for the foul. Let's make up these clocks here. I may have started it a little bit too soon. And we're back in it. Everything's good to go. We'll start with a free kick here for the Wildcats. And a Sunderland goal would just put a spanner in the works. It would just put a spanner in the works. Arm raised. Here comes the cross. Already a foul. The scrum between Dan Ballard and Diabra. The ink man goes down, gives a thumbs up to the referee. Good Bunsen he's just like, you know what? I'm just going to go down. I'm just going to dead weight and go down on the ground. Is Aronson going to get to this one? He is. But he's going to give it away. Diarra racing Strout. Ball goes all the way back for Darlow. That's good goalkeeping. Good goalkeeping. Here's Bogle. Stack. It's good D. Alderete. Good D by the big man at the back. Work it all the way across here for Gudmundsson. It's a great turn from Aronson to go past Gertruda. Can you keep it? He's played it all the way behind James Justin. It's going to go out of bounds. Fantastic pass. Turn, rather horrendous pass from the American. He's got to do better than that. They force him to hit it long. Oh, wow. And Google might get there. Darlow beats him. Aronson's going to battle for this one. Daniel Ballard kicks him. That's a foul, ref. That's got to be a yellow card. It's going to be a yellow, too. It'd be lucky to avoid the yellow. That was a strong challenge, man. This is a strong challenge. Is this not a goal denial of a goal scoring? No. That's at least a yellow card, though. I think he's lucky. Ballard's lucky, and Leeds got to get this right. Got to get this one right. Stack in a hurry here. Looking to get it in the mix, in the box for some chaos. Big man forward, Strauch looks intent. It's a fantastic opportunity. Here it comes from Stack. Good goalkeeping. Aronson. Oh, that's well done from Lefay. And then we'll stop play for the head injury to Diarra. Or is it Siddiqui? It's Mayenda. Okay. Back on the defense. Ballard asking for the foul. Of course, he's got to. Of course, he's got to. Here's the replay. James Justin goes up. I think the goalkeeper lands on him. Yeah. It's definitely not a foul when your own goalkeeper fouls you. Oh, man. Ball with the goalkeeper. And that was not a great throw. It's forced him to hit it long. Oh, second ball's down. Enzo Lefay is challenging. Vogel's done well. He wants a foul, but it's good D. Good D from the wing back. You can see a little bit of urgency from Leeds now in this second half. Here's Gruev. Gudmundsson. Sunderland do well. Force him all the way back. Now you got to make him hit it long. Where's Calvert-Lewin? You got to challenge. Ballard and Alderete have absolutely won the battle with Dominic Calvert-Lewin so far today. He's been kept quiet. Certainly been kept quiet. Here's Strauch for Gudmundsson. He's going to try one around the corner. DCL gets the header. Who's going to be on the second ball? Alderete clears. Creates another 50-50. Sunderland bring it down and create another 50-50. It's into the channel for Mayenda. Inkman does well. Strauch. That's kind of weak. That's kind of weak from the defense. Kind of weak from Strauch, but I think you're always getting that call. Cons the referee a little bit there. Cons him a little bit. You can see Diarra thinks about it. Darlow in no hurry, even though you would expect him to be. It's up from Ballard. He's got no clue where it went. Siddiqui just hooks it wide. Leeds back on it. Vogel to the opposite side. No one's there. Gruev down. Back and forth. No one really possessing at the moment. And we'll hit another long one. There's Calvert-Lewin. He can finally get on a ball. That's well done. One round the corner for Brendan Aronson. It's up from Ballard. Calvert-Lewin. That's a foul on Aronson. But that's better. That's better from Leeds. Ballard taking a breather. Man down. Oof. Alderete's kind of kicked the crap out of Dominic Calvert-Lewin there. Yeah, that's a clear shove, dude. It's a clear shove. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. And Sunderland looking to make a change. Granit Xhaka coming in. I think this will be big for Sunderland. This is going to be big for Sunderland. And maybe they'll be able to get on the ball a bit more. Gertruda wins one. Bogle, Stack, Gertruda, and the ball's finally on the ground. That's a good tackle. Oh. Thought it was a decent enough tackle. Leeds could have been away, but for the referee. Granit Xhaka apparently could only give about 40 minutes tonight. And here he is, stripping off the top. And they're telling him, man, we need to possess the ball. We need to get on it, pass it around a little bit. That's got to be the message from the coaching staff here for the Swiss international. Calvert-Lewin away. Angulo's going to try to spin Aronson, or Diarez rather. It is Angulo, actually. I'm surprised that the referee hasn't. I mean, what's he doing here? Referee has no clue what's going on, and now he stops it for the play. Sunderland are furious. Sunderland are furious. You've got the free kick. Whatever. Referees had no clue what to call there on the sideline. And I think the referees are lucky that Leeds have fouled him. The referees got lucky that Gruda fouled so that he could stop it. And he's trying to explain to Ballard how dumb he is. Meanwhile, look at those Sunderland changes. Gertruda's worked hard. Haven't seen much of him. Mayenda has been a ghost, really. It's Isidore coming in for Mayenda. Doesn't look excited. Xhaka could be the man to get Sunderland on the ball and play it around, find some good passes, find some good work, and maybe get something, anything going forward. All the way back for Darlow. Here's Justin to Bogle. Sunderland pressing high. Bogle wins the throw. Sunderland fans singing Granit Xhaka's name. Already a fan favorite for the Black Cats. Stack going to get around the side here. Alderete does so very well. That's a foul, referee. Instead, it'll be a throw-in for the Black Cats. Siddiqui feeling the pain. 30 minutes roughly left to play. 35, we'll say. That might have been a foul, man. That might have been a foul through his leg there. Leeds still winning all the second balls. Still winning the battle in the midfield. Darlow with a cheeky little chip to get it over. Stack puts it down for Bogle, who puts it right back up. Alderete does well. So does Lafay. That's very well. Isidore's first touch is to give it away. Calvert-Lewin gets on it there. And the movement from Brendan Aronson puts 09 on the ground. He's got to keep it now. He gets kicked really hard for his troubles, and it'll be the first yellow of the game. Referee says he's totting up, and that's why you've got the foul of the yellow card here. For too many fouls in quick succession, and that'll get you in the book. The number 19 there for Sunderland. Brendan Aronson working hard as always. You love to see it. You love to see that. All the way back for Darlow here. What can Leeds conjure? Here's stacking some space. And see, that's better, playing through the lines. That's better. But you're going backwards, bro. Where are you going? Where are you going? I think if you can take fault with anything Leeds have done, it's they've gained some good territory, but they've not been willing to continue on with riskier passes moving forward. Lefebvre goes down in a heap. The Leeds players not amused. Looks like Granit Xhaka is, though. He'll take free kick duty here. And he's going to keep it short. Change the angle. Now here comes the ball in. It's not good enough. And Gulo back in. Who's going to win it? Down for Danny Ballard. 09 goes for the header. Falls for Angulo. He's going to go through Gruev. And then Alderete gives it away to Gudmundsson. Oh, that's a cheap one. That's a cheap one from the big man. Definitely a cheap one from the big man. Ball's long from Darlow. Calvert-Lewin battles. A little bump, does well. And Anderson gets him past him. Oh, it's an unintentional handball. It's pulled back. And Sunderland just escaped there. Very unlucky. Very unlucky, Calvert-Lewin. Or not. Or not. That's pretty clear. Pretty clear there right in front of the referee. And now Elborg hits it long. 30 minutes to go. Bogle does very well. Calvert-Lewin has battled so hard against Alderete and Dan Ballard. It's a tough ask. Struck under pressure. Ampadu not, but gives it away anyway. It's a foul. How is that not a foul? That's definitely a foul. Sunderland win it back anyway. Here's Siddiqui coming inside. Strong challenge from Ampadu. Here's 09 and Diarra. Trying to go down the side. Is he going to get around Gudmundsson? He's not. Like a sack of bricks. Referee says nothing. Calvert-Lewin and Dan Ballard battling still, fighting. It's been fun. It's been good, that one. The Sunderland center backs so far have the edge. Calvert-Lewin asking his mates, where are you? We got to press as a team. Got to press as a team. Siddiqui chips it up and out. Oh, or not. Bogle can get on it. And now Stack. Oh, no way. No way. I think that the Sunderland players and fans have a little bit of a point there to be aggrieved. And then Nemeka coming in for Gruev. That is an attacking change if ever there was one. So they're going to get Gruev close to Calvert-Lewin. We've seen this plenty of times. And I think that it's very important. They're going to get somebody close. A lot closer to Calvert-Lewin. They're going to get somebody else in there to battle with the two center backs. Very positive change from Daniel Farke. And Stack with a chance to put it in. Here comes the ball. Ballard's away as he's always there. Here's Gudmundsson. Alderete has stepped. Gudmundsson stays on his feet. That's a foul. Yep. And now there's the yellow card. Alderete. Leeds slowly but surely turning the screw just a little tiny bit. Sunderland struggling. They need to get Granit Xhaka on the ball. They haven't been on it enough, in my opinion. They haven't done anything in possession, in my opinion, to give them any sort of a boost. And now it's a deep one. Here's Anton Stack. Smash this right at the goalkeeper. Smash it right at the goalkeeper. Here it comes. It's in the net. It's the 8-man Joe, and this game absolutely needed that. Absolutely needed that. What a goal. And it's kind of just like came off of his face. It's come right off of his face. Like, it's hit so hard. What do I always say about the delivery? What do I always say about the delivery on set pieces? This delivery is excellent. Absolutely excellent. And you just got to put that, just got to make sure it stays under the bar for Joe Rodon. And that will be the easiest goal he's ever scored. Oh, it's going to be ruled out for all sides. Oh, no. Oh, man. That was a good goal, too. That was a good goal, too. Oh, man, that's a good goal, too, and they're going to rule it out. Hopefully that will give the game the boost it needs. Sunderland fans celebrate. And what are we doing now? Are you going to actually go look at the lines? Are we going to get to see the lines? No, we're not. Why would we? I was fixing my graphic while they were showing replays, so I didn't get to see it. I'm sure we'll be looking at it later on. And will that just spark this game into life? Ooh, that's a good touch. Isidore goes into the channel for, ooh, that's a foul, referee. Bogle, it'll fall. Oh, here's Ballard, or no, Xhaka, rather. Isidore goes for it. They think it's a handball. How is that one not a foul? How is that one a foul when the one in the corner wasn't a foul? And the Sunderland players surround the goalkeeper or the referee. And, of course, VAR will check this. That's a handball. That's a handball. No, he does this. He does this. Here it comes. That's a handball. He's moved his arm like this. He's moved his arm like this. It's an unnatural movement to hit the ball. That's a handball. This should be a penalty. This should be a penalty. He moves his arm towards it. This is definitely a penalty. This is 100% a penalty for me. It's because he moves his arm. That's not a handball. That's a handball. He moves his arm like this. That's a handball. What's he doing? What's he doing there? That's a handball. Yeah. It's a clear movement. And they're, yep. And now the referee's going to the, and wow, the captain as well. It's Ampadu, the captain as well. And wow, right after Leeds have the ball in the back of the net. Right after Leeds have the ball in the back of the net, it's going to be a penalty for Sunderland. What's going on here? It's definitely going to be a penalty for Sunderland. I mean, he's moved his arm. This is a clear penalty. This is clear as day. Clear as a penalty's ever been. You only need to see this once. He moves his arm towards it. You can't move your arm towards the ball to hit it. It'll definitely be a penalty, this. You can't move your arm to hit the ball. It's unfortunate. Instinctual, I know, but, like, it's the captain. That's crazy. Like, you can't do that, man. You just can't do that. Yep, that's the right call. It's definitely the right call. And now we've got a game, baby. Now we've got a game in prospect. Now we've got a game, and it'll be Granit Xhaka, you would expect. It's Diarra. No, this is 100% a penalty. There's no argument. Is Diarra going to take it? Why would you would think Granit Xhaka would take this? Yeah. Strauch's going to get a card, bro. You're going to get a card. And Diarra is putting the ball down. Massive, massive, massive moment for Sunderland. If they can go ahead and win this game, safety's almost guaranteed. Diarra versus Darlow from 12 yards. 70th minute. Referee blows his whistle. Deep breath. Steps forward slowly. Goes for the... It goes through Darlow. Oh, no. Oh, no. The goalkeeper is 100% going to be so upset with himself. The goalkeeper is going to be so upset with himself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Diarra's been booked, and if the referee thinks he's over-celebrated, it could be crazy. Be crazy. Darlow won't be excited. And Sunderland. Ooh. It's a bad penalty. Darlow will not be excited about that, man. Darlow's not going to be happy with this. Oh, man. And after Sunderland haven't produced anything. They've literally produced nothing at all. A gift. It's a gift from Ethan Ampadu. 1-0 Blackcats. Game on, baby. Game on. Yeah, you can't move your arm like that, dude. That's a clear handball. Oh, get away from it. Is it Justin? Here's Angulo. Great work from James Justin after giving it away to put him off. And now Sunderland in a fantastic, fantastic place. On the ball here. On the ball here, Siddiqui. That's offside, sir. Leeds now are going to be having to put the pressure on. Leeds 100% need to put the pressure on. And what a game. What an interesting, funny game football is. Sunderland haven't been in this game at all. They haven't done anything. Ball forward, DCL. That's good. Good work from Granit Xhaka. Good work from Gudmundsson. Good work from the Mackinson. All the way across the ball. Goes for the long shots. Ooh. Ooh, should have kept going. It's straight at Elborg. But you got so much space. Oh, Vogel in all kinds of space. Why do you not shoot? Why do you not go in further? Take another touch, man. Leeds winning the second balls still. 20 minutes to go. Aronson fouled. Noto James preparing to come in. And obviously, we're looking at defenders coming off, attackers coming on. James Justin leaves the fray. So Dan James can enter. And I expect that they will be changing to their 4-4-3. 4-3-3, rather. Aronson coming off as well. He's worked his socks off. Willie Nanto comes on. You expect the 4-3-3 now. I mean, you got Nanto, Dan James, Nemeka, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's with only Ampadu in the middle. It's Strauch and Rodon at the back. Oh, he's giving it away. And Guller's done so well. Here's Diarra trying to find Isidore. Ampadu able to cover. Got to keep it now. Got to keep it, Dan James. Got to keep it, Dan James. He's done well. Now here's Bogle. Sunderland have woken up. Absolutely have woken up. And Leeds got to figure something out quick. Got to figure something out quick. It's been a good defensive performance from Sunderland. And when given the opportunity, they've taken their chance. Leeds are going to have to produce something. Alderete hits it down, but Willie Nanto wins the second ball. Get it right. Get the pass right for Nemeka. He's going to spin himself to the bottom. Oh, my God. Crash the post. Crash the back post. This is great work from Nemeka to the byline for Dan James. Rips one across. Oh, Calvert-Lewin on his heels a little bit. Oh, man, he didn't expect it to come across so quickly, so powerful. He knows it. He knows that's a good one. He knows it's a good opportunity for the Leeds, man. And that's what we expect for the rest of the game. Who's going to win the second ball? Nemeka down. Oh. Who's going to win the second ball? Calvert-Lewin's up. That's a foul. And Sunderland will begin their time-wasting dark arts tactics. Willie Nanto apologize him. And this isn't a great result for Leeds, man. This is not a good result for Leeds. Oh, that's good work now from the Sunderland men. Here's Stack, though. They've won it back, have Leeds. And you can just see Sunderland are fighting. You can see them fighting so much harder. They're just battling. They're pressing higher. I think that Regis Labrie at halftime told them to press a little bit higher. And Sunderland have caused all kinds of issues against the ball. Leeds haven't been able to really do much. But here's some space for Dan James. Sunderland need to respond to the formation change for Leeds. Or it's just going to be attack versus defense for the rest of the game. Sunderland will be more than happy with that dynamic. Here's Ampadu. All the way wide for Willie Nanto. He's got two for company. He's cutting inside. Ooh, I think he's very, very lucky to get this free kick here. I think he's very lucky to get this free kick. He went down like a sack of bricks there. Absolutely went down easy, did Willie Nanto. Ball was running away from him. But he gets the foul, gets the call, and it's an opportunity here for Stack to put in another good ball. That last one was really, really good. Stay on sides. And hit the same ball. Just smash this one to the back post. Same exact ball. Here it comes. It's chipped up. And Gulo can get it past Stack. He's going to chase it. And they go all the way back here to the men in whites. Oh! Just couldn't get it all the way across to the left for Gudmundsson. Wow, Spurs actually beat Leeds at Elland Road. Wow, that's crazy. That's a crazy result. And Gulo's on the ground. Nobody saw why. Sunderland win the second ball. Ooh, he's lucky there. He's lucky there to get that one. Ampadu can't complain. He's already booked. How many subs have Leeds done? Already back on the ball. Rodon wide for Bogle. Space down the line for Dan James. It's got to be a better ball than that, my friend. Diarra's gone down now. Roughly 10 minutes to go in this one, people. Leeds haven't played through the lines enough for me. A couple of times they've combined and gotten through the lines well, but they haven't been quick enough in the attacking third. They've done all the hard work up to that, but they just haven't done enough. Just haven't done enough. Haven't created enough. They've been far too willing to go back and just take territory when they win the second balls. They haven't gone forward after winning those second balls quick enough, fast enough, with enough verve and passion to really cause Sunderland too much problems, to be honest with you. And right now, Sunderland, I mean, and if you think about it, if it stays like this, Sunderland are safe. Sunderland reached the magic 41. Here's Nanto. Oh, dispossessed by Angulo, who's done well to take the ball. He's still on it somehow. And then he gives it away eventually. Here's Nemeka. Goes all the way across for Dan James. LaFay steps to the byline. Back. Jinky. Cut. Left. Right. Doesn't get the shot away. Siddiqui can clear. All the way back for the goalkeeper. And now here's Bogle coming back to try to get it going again for Ampadu. Going out to the other side here with Strauch. Here's Nanto. Jinky cutting inside, going past their 9. Look into that near post. It wasn't too far away. It was not too far away. And these will be the last throw of the dice for Leeds United. Peru coming on. And number 15, who's that? I'm not sure who that is. Goal will come on for one of the center backs, you would imagine. Gudmundsson and Bogle are the men coming off. Players coming off. Not a lot of time for Leeds. time just slipping away from the home side here. Sunderland more than happy in their shape. Defending. Here's Gudmundsson going at. No, he's not. Here's Nonto. Sunderland retreat. Leeds take the space. Here's Dan James going at Hume. Tries to get the cross away. And it'll be a Leeds corner kick. Are they going to make the subs before the change? All right, then. Bogle coming off. Jaden Bogle. And Joel Peru will be his replacement. Daniel Farker just throwing on all of his attackers. Just throwing on all the attackers. Throwing down another big man. Can any one of them figure it out and get their team back in it here? Here comes the corner kick. Out swinger. It's up. Perot's going to get under it. He's going to get it across. Oh, my days. That's amazing. That's amazing. It's a head injury. It's a head injury, but I think he's faking. He's probably faking, bro. Just to stop the play up. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine, man. I'd be upset if I'm you know. Oh, wow. We're stopping the game for this. We're really stopping the game for this. Game's gone. Game's gone. You should give Leeds the ball in the corner. The drop ball should be in the corner for Leeds. It should absolutely be. It should absolutely be Leeds ball over here on the side. And Alderete has to leave for 30 seconds. I'd be very upset with him if I were the Leeds players, that's for sure. Here comes the cross. Stack's going to win it on the left. No, it's a dive. Give him a yellow. Give him a yellow for diving. And Gulo can hit it long. Nonto is way back there. 5 minutes. 5 minutes for Leeds to rescue it. Here's Nonto. Now Ampadu. This is Buell, the substitute. 96 possession to 4 in the last 5 minutes for Leeds. Fakes the cross from the middle of the field. Here's Rodon for James. He's going to try to go around Hume. It's good D. And Hume hasn't done a whole lot today. He's done a lot of defensive work. Ampadu is going to put one into the mixer here. Going to put it into the mix, cause some chaos. Hope his towel wasn't stolen. Here it comes. Long ball in. It's in there. Beal puts it wide for a corner kick. Ooh. And that's off the bar. I don't think that's a corner. I think he's lucky to get the corner kick. It'll be an outswinger from Stack. Here it comes. Who's up? One away, perhaps, by Alderete. Here's Nonto. Ball into the box. Who's going to win the second one? Pressure's on. Perot. And it's going to go all the way out here. Enzo Lefebvre just going to let it go. And now Sunderland going to send on some reinforcements to just see this one out. And Leeds fans are not going to be excited. Angulo comes off for the number 25 for Sunderland. Of course, he'll take his time leaving the pitch. Something that the players will no longer be able to do at the World Cup. Long throw up the line. It's up. Who's going to win the second ball? Got to bring it down. Diarra puts it up again. He doesn't. He puts it out. Time getting on here. Time just slipping away. Here's Willie Nolto. Can he beat his man? He cannot. Now Strauch. Back to him. Are you going to get a ball into the box, or what are we doing here? Got to go in for Ampadu. That's a good ball. Ball for Mecca. Down here. Peru took the shot, but it was well blocked. Now Lafay finds Granit Xhaka. That's great work. Is he outside? No, I think Isidore would have been off anyway. Doesn't matter. Just play on. Just play on. Here we go. 90th minute. 12 minutes? 12 minutes. 12 minutes. That's insane. That's insane. Here's Strauch. Trying to go through the line to the byline. Oh, that's so unlucky. That's a terrible call from the referee. That's a terrible call from the referee. That's a terrible, terrible call from the referee. The Sunderland defender slides into Nonto and somehow, wow, that's a terrible call from the referee. He jumps out of the way so as not to concede the thing, and he's going to get a yellow for it. That's ridiculous. And 12 minutes of stoppage time is ridiculous as well. There haven't been that many stoppages. That's absolutely crazy. That's insane. That is an insane amount of stoppage time. That's wild. Here's Enzo Lafay to the byline. And Rodon forced to concede the corner, but 12 minutes of stoppage time is fucking crazy. That is nuts. That is nuts, man. I don't know how they've justified 12 minutes of stoppage time. That's crazy. Granit Xhaka walking over. $12 is way excessive. Doesn't get past the first man, Xhaka, with the cross. Calvert-Lewin pressing. Traore. Oh, that's not good. Here's Dean James. That's good, D. Very important from Traore. Turned it. Here's Enzo Lafay. Here's Diarra now. Goes down. That's a foul. It should be a yellow card for the dive. He should be sent off. That's a terrible dive. That's so soft. That's so unbelievably soft from the referee. Sunderland players just going down at any opportunity they can. Just going down any opportunity they can. And why is Traore down? He wasn't even the one that was fouled. What's he on the floor for? Some elite time wasting going on from Sunderland. Some elite time wasting going on. Didn't he just come on? Didn't he just come on? He's tapping his knee. Meanwhile, they're getting somebody stripped off. Still 10 minutes to go. Enzo Lefebvre. Whew. Darlow does well. He's going to hit one long, Darlow. Emeka's up. That was Peru. They've won this one. Into the channel versus Sabiki. Leeds fans want a handball. Calvert-Lewin wins this one. It's down for the Ink Man in the middle. It's going to find Dan James out wide. No. 09 does so well. Does so well to see that out for the goal kick. 8.5. 8.5 and change here still to play. Leeds want a handball. I don't see a handball anywhere in that. No contact on his arm at all. Well, probably going to have another 10 minutes in this game. Crazy, but here we go. Nanto's won it back. He's switched with Dan James. He's out on the right. Here's Perot. Down the line for Rodon. That's a great challenge by Hume. Great challenge by Hume. And Ampadu with an opportunity here to put it into the mixer. My man Asif thinks Kirkez has the miss of the season. Calling for Rio. Here's the long throw. Alderete concedes the corner kick. And apparently Mo Salad Bowl is having another shocker at Molyneux. My man Asif texted in, what's going on? Kirkez misses a sitter. Meanwhile, Leeds trying to batten the door down here. Batter it down. Here's an outswinger from Stack. Buell's up. Ooh. Not taken care of by the defense. Elborg coming out. Does well. Does well. And honestly, Leeds have not done well in front of goal today. They have not created enough. Despite winning the battle in the midfield, they have not been able to really build anything at all. It's not been their best effort going forward. Sunderland have defended so well. They haven't really, Sunderland haven't got on the ball and played it around at all. And they've defended really well and have their lead. Funny league this is, crazy league this is here. Here's Ampadu. Out wide for Willie Nanto. Space to cross. Doesn't take it. Now he does. Ball across. Alderete's been he's just been immense today. Alderete's been absolutely immense today. And he's going to have to be for another 6 minutes, 7 minutes here. Ampadu for another long throw. Towel not stolen. And here it comes. It's a looping throw. Buell's underneath it. Wow. Flicked on an Elborg with a fantastic catch. Oh! Headed it right at him. Space here for Hume in the middle. He's fouled by Nemeka. You can't be doing that, bro. Can't be doing that, Bropotamus. Can't be doing that one. And Sunderland will just take off more and more and more and more time. Who's going to win the second ball? Here comes Stack, trying to play through for Noto. James to the back post. Here comes the ball. Is it going to get out? I think it was. He's kept it in bounds. Ampadu with another long throw. Here it comes. It's a looper. Away. And Peru scouts the shot wide, and it'll just be enough for Sunderland to take off even more time from the clock. Nervy moments here for the Leeds fans. Is there going to be another gilt-edged chance for Sunderland? Leeds, I should say. There haven't been many this game. That's good, D. And that's good work from Ampadu. Is it going to... Nope. One big clearance once again from Alderete, who's been incredible. Strouk back for Darlow. Buell's over here on the other side. 2 minutes and change left to play. Here's Dan James. They need to get this one in. It's up. Oof. Mecha heads it on, but Elborg able to come and collect. Sunderland are nearly there. Nearly there, Sunderland. What? Yeah, what a performance from Sunderland. You got to say, man. They've defended really, really well. They haven't done much else. Here's Dan James. Ball across. Alderete for the 100th time. Anton Stack. It's a good block. Is Lefay going to get there? He is. Just keep it. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. It's presented. Leeds with the ball again. A minute to play. Gets it wide for Danny James. Cuts in. Goes past his man. Ball to the back post. Oh, nobody. Nobody there to smash it home. Nobody there to smash it home. Ampadu to dunk one more in. Nope. Too far away. Here comes the cross from Peru. It's almost a move. Strouk was there again. Ballard as well. And they're nearly there. Another corner kick for Leeds. Here comes the outswinger. Ampadu's up. It's still in there. Buell. An elbow can collect. Sunderland have just about done it. Sunderland have just about done it. Here's the long one. Blow it, ref. We play on. We play on. Here's Dan James. 09 hits it off. Chris, he's trying to put it into the channel. That should be it, though. That should be the game. There goes a long one from Darlow. Alderete, probably the man of the match. One away from Granit Xhaka. Don't foul him. There it is. What a result for Sunderland. That right there is safety. And Sunderland will be in the Premier League next season. Look at what it means to them. Look at what it means to them. They know it. They know it. The Sunderland players know it. Look at what it means to them and the fans. They're safe. They will be in next season's Premier League. Look at the smiles all around. Massive performance from the young goalkeeper. Ampadu can't believe it. He's the villain tonight. Ethan Ampadu, the villain tonight. And Alderete, for me, is your man of the match. He was absolutely incredible today. Absolutely incredible today, giving his young goalkeeper a good hug for how well he's done. And Sunderland, folks, Sunderland will be in the Premier League next season. That's safety, 41 points for the Black Cats, and they're safe. That's a massive, massive win for Sunderland. And a horrible result for Leeds, who are now languishing. They're in trouble, but I think they too will be fine eventually. Today just wasn't their day. Sunderland didn't produce anything. Legitimately did not produce a thing. And defended for their lives. Defended really, really, really well. And they're going to walk away with the 3 points. All righty, people, I certainly appreciate you being here. I'm going to sign off after that one. Good win for Sunderland. So go ahead and smash up the likes on your way out. Hype it up if you got any of those left. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. It would be an honor and a pleasure to welcome you to the community. We're on the road to 300. Make sure you're doing that each and every time. And, of course, make sure you got that notification bell on. We will be live and direct tomorrow for the Arsenal-Brighton game, of course, as well as all of the Premier League action. So it's been a good one. I hope you've had as much fun on this stream as I have today. Thanks again. And